Good evening. Good evening. We want to thank the pastor of this great church for opening up the doors of this church and letting us come in and making this a safe harbor against the evil outside. About a year ago, I was at a rally at another church, Reverend Rice's church, where we rallied around the murder of Ariston Waiter. And I was, if you remember, Brother Bozeman, I was on fire that night. And I'm going to be a little bit more reserved tonight, at least for a little while. But some folk said Fortune maybe got a little bit too fired up. I announced that very evening that the mayor of Union City needed to be turned out of office because he didn't even deem it worthy to meet with the family of Ariston Waiter. He didn't have the decency to sit with the mother of Ariston Waiter. And I said we were going to organize in a campaign against him this fall. Guess what? He said he ain't running no more. He got the word. He got the word that the people were coming to see. And he got out of politics. So we should never underestimate the power of the people. But I'm afraid that what is happening in Sanford is going to cause some of us to be cynical. Cynical is spiritual exhaustion. I'm afraid that some of us are going to become spiritually exhausted because of what they see, because of the lies that are being told on our brother Trayvon. And they will tell lies on you. They told lies on Ariston, said he had emotional problems and attacked the police. And they even lied on Catherine Johnston. Said an 87-year-old woman was a drug dealer. So we understand that they lie on you. But we have to fight against the inclination to become cynical. Because when we become cynical and give up hope, we're lost. We have to be prepared, as Brother Miley Davis said, to create a movement. And as we create that movement, we must ask a central question. When we come out and we shout and holler, when we listen to the radio or watch TV, that's one thing. But we have to ask the question, how much do we really value black life? How much do we value it enough to tell the legal community that Miley Davis, as great as he is, ain't enough? We need 50 Miley Davis to donate some of their time to the community. We need 100 Tim McDonald to open up their churches. We need 1 million activists like you to get in the street. That's right. But we need y'all, activists, faith community, legal community, to get involved in this thing we call politics. We need for you in January, February, March to come down to the state capitol. We cannot be in a situation like Sanford where there ain't nobody there. Do you know at the last legislative session, the folk that control the state capitol did not even hear any legislation which would have done away with the stand your ground law in Georgia. That's a shame. And they did it because they know nobody was watching. They did it because they thought they could do it without any community response. So I'm asking on you, not just to come out to First Iconium where it's safe, but come down to the state capitol in January and stand with me and stand with those other elected officials who had the guts to stand for the community. Come to the state capitol. Don't come to only those places that are safe and secure, but come down and stand with us and tell the chairman of the Judiciary Committee, tell Governor Deal, that you're going to hear this legislation And if you don't hear it, we're going to raise heaven and hell.